Factors affecting perception. These are the factors which affect your perception in your day-to-day life. Effect of motivation or need, effect of expectation, effect of emotions, effect of stimulus characteristics, effect of experiences, and effect of culture. Now let us see them one by one in upcoming slides. Effect of motivation or need. Motivation always plays a vital role in various psychological processes, including perception. You must have observed that when you are feeling hungry, the smell of the food catches your attention more easily than when you are full. Many experimental studies have also reported the same effect. In a classic experiment of Stanford in 1936, it was reported that hungry participants perceived ambiguous stimuli more as food related stimuli than non hungry participants. Similarly, in a recent study by Chengezi and Hall in 2001, demonstrated that your need for thirst could also affect your perception. Effect of expectation or perceptual expectancy. Perceptual expectancy is a person's readiness or a predisposition to perceive things in a particular way. In a classic example by Brunner and Minton in 1955, illustrated the role of expectation in our perception. In one condition, he showed his participants an ambiguous figure of 13 in the context of numbers, like below. In the second condition, he showed the same ambiguous figure of 13 in the context of alphabets, like this. In the first condition, participants perceived the ambiguous stimulus as 13, while in the second, it was perceived as alphabet B. The ambiguous stimulus in both conditions was same but interpreted differently due to participants' expectation. In another classical study, Vygotsky and MLP in 1961 used an ambiguous picture of Ratman, as shown in this figure. This picture was presented in two conditions. In first condition, participants were first exposed to animal picture and then to this ambiguous Ratman picture. Whereas in another condition, participants were first exposed to neutral pictures followed by the picture of Ratman. Experimental condition in which participants were exposed to animal picture perceived this ambiguous picture more as a rat than in the later condition. Effect of emotions. Do you think the emotions can affect your perceptual ability? Suppose if you are a fan of a particular IPL team and during a match the umpire made a call against your favorite team. Then it's more likely that you will perceive that umpire as partial. Why? Because you believe that your team is perfect and it cannot make any mistake. This example shows that your emotion for your favorite team has distorted your perception of the reality. Emotions do not hamper your perception always. Many studies have demonstrated the relationship between emotion and perception. An important point which needs to be mentioned here is that emotion does not always hamper your perception. Sometimes it facilitates also. Studies have suggested that when perception task is irrelevant to emotions, it hampers your performance. Whereas when your perception task is relevant to emotions, it facilitates the performance. However, in recent study, it was reported that emotions not only affect one's perception, but also influence the working memory. What are the physical characteristics of stimulus itself? Intensity, size, distinct and striking, movement, novelty, duration, repetition, and abrupt change. Effect of experience. Prior knowledge massively influences the way that we experience the world. For instance, an experiment by Hansen and team in 2006 found out that an objectively grey banana can be perceived as yellowish in certain conditions due to our previous experience with this fruit. Effect of culture. Culture provides structure, guidelines, expectations, and rules to help people understand and interpret behaviors. Ethnographic studies suggest that there are cultural differences in social understanding, interpretation, and response to behavior and emotion. Cultural scripts dictate how positive and negative stimuli should be interpreted. Now, look at the following hand gesture and interpret it. What does it mean? Well, in India, the illustrated hand gesture refers to beautiful or perfect. But in Mediterranean countries, it refers to sexual insult, equivalent to middle finger. Whereas in Japan, again, this gesture relates to money. How about a victory symbol? Well, in United Kingdom, Ireland, Australia, New Zealand, and even South Africa, an outward facing V signal is an obscene gesture again, equivalent to giving someone the middle finger. In most cultures, crossing your fingers means you're hoping for good luck, right? Well, not in Vietnam. There, the gesture is again a sexual equivalent to middle finger. Anyways, well, enough of the middle finger examples. Let's leave it for our cultural psychology slides in the future. It's damn interesting though. The examples in front of you, however, did let you know that interpretation of a stimulus changes with the change in the culture. This marks the end of Unit 3 for us.